Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's time for another easy recipe. Those of you that usually, come back to our channel for the easy recipes, I'm sorry we let you guys down for the last year. But yeah, just a lot of things, less energy, So, but today we have something. Today Mike is going to surprise us with one of his recipes. What are you making, Mike?
Well, I will tell you, Hoes.
Yeah, tell me.
We're going to make a kwarktaart.
A kwark tart. Until recently, I don't think you guys, especially in the US or elsewhere outside Europe, I don't think you guys had a word for kwark. And it was mistranslated for a lack of a better word as cotton cheese. But now,
That's not the same.
that's not the same, no. But now I've seen online that you guys now have something that it's called the quark cheese. Look it up. It's called the quark cheese. And that's what this is. And quark in English is spelled with Q-A-R-K.
Q-U-A.
Yeah, so instead of this K. So that's the main ingredients.
Yeah.
So
So what do we have here? We have here lange vingers,
we have lange fingers,
which is called long fingers.
I don't know, is it called long fingers in English?
No. This is a typical Dutch cookie, really.
I don't know, maybe in this
Or
shape, because we had it. I grew up in Morocco and we had this too.
Yeah, I think it's French. It's
It-
very old. It's a very old type of cookie.
it's very light.
Very light. It's like this egg thing with sugar on the bottom.
It's very fluffy. This is one of these cookies that if you drop them in a mug of hot milk, you'll get porridge. You get yeah.
It's going to soak up
It
all
just
the.
soak up and then it becomes soft and very, very nice.
It's like a toast. Well,
Yeah.
if you break it, you hear this.
See?
So, yeah, and if you eat it, you hear this.
Oh, that's what you hear. This is how it looks inside. It's not shortbread. It's not shortbread, you guys.
No,
This is
no.
not something that you should compare with shortbread. Completely different.
No.
This is just flour and egg, and it's very airy and very fluffy.
No.
So I'm
Very
sure,
tasty.
and very tasty. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I grew up with this as a child in Morocco. We had this, just a different shape. In Morocco, they were shaped like how do you like an infinity sign, if you know what I mean. But here in Holland, they're shaped like fingers. That's why they're called long fingers.
Yeah, that's a very weird name.
And look, not too much calorie either. If you want to
No,
have
and
it.
one thing, I don't know the history of this cookie at all, but it always says boudoir,
Boudoir.
which is a French term. So it's a bit of a weird thing. I don't know where
So,
it comes from.
long fingers and boudoir.
But we're going to use these as the bottom.
Yeah.
If you can't get these, I think you can just make a graham cracker bottom as well.
Yeah, what you normally would do for a cheesecake.
Yeah. And then we have one
Mandarins?
one container of mandarin.
Del Monte or whatever you prefer.
Yeah, they need to be peeled, you know. And nowadays they say this is very bad for you because of the process that they're taking the skins off is very bad. But yeah, we don't ever use it, and
This is
really
just
like
one
this.
in a blue moon that
Yes.
we use it.
And we need 4 eggs,
Yeah.
then 1 pound or 500 grams
Of quark cheese.
And then you need gelatine.
The gelatin with us, why it looks so different, you might be wondering, is I cannot have pork gelatin. So Mike found a substitute for that. Crazy enough, apparently you can find gelatin made with pork in every shape and form, but you cannot find the same thing when it's made with beef. So I don't know, go figure. It's weird. Apparently it does make a difference.
Yeah, so this is powder, and I've never worked with this before. Well, we did make one using the seaweed kind.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a terrible disaster.
Yeah.
So that's why we switched to the beef one, and that is just this powder,
Yeah.
which you need to prime with a bit of cold water. So I've made the conversion into these gelatin leaves into powder, which should be okay here.
I mean, we do have kosher and halal. For me as a Muslim, we do have the halal gelatine and kosher. I've seen that. It's just not widely spread
we just
in Europe.
can't get it.
It's crazy. Anyway.
That's it.
Yeah, and then you have sugar here.
Oh yeah, 100 grams of sugar. Yeah, and we're going to warm, or not boil, but we're going to warm the sugar.
Until it's melted.
Yeah, with the egg yolks, but I'll show you later. So,
and then, of course, you need this springform.
Yeah,
this round
baking
cake tin, yeah.
And the first thing you'll do is just you line the bottom.
This one is 24 centimeter. Yeah.
And what I always do is do the sugary part down. Or shall we do it?
No, sugary part down, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. So
I don't know.
I think sugary part down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you...
So that it has something that elevated from the bottom. So then it wouldn't stick, I think, maybe?
Yeah. Okay. I always like it that you need to break
it.
Break it in order
to complete yeah.
And as a kid, I would just eat that. Now, this is an old recipe from my mom, and she always made this type of cake.
Yeah, it's good. We actually have a couple of Mike's mom recipes, and they're all good. So this is a no-bake substitute for the cheesecake.
Yeah, it's no cheesecake.
No, I said a substitute for the cheesecake. So
there's no cheese.
Yeah, there's no cheese in it. But if you don't want to have the fuss of making a cheesecake, baking and all that, then this is the alternative.
Yeah, this is just the refrigerated one. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is good.
And then we have this...
with a cup of coffee later.
And I think I'm going to start right now.
They're really good. Once you start, you can't stop. All right. So,
okay,
that's that.
Now, we're going to separate the egg whites and the egg yolks.
But you have two dishes. Where are you going to put the...
Yeah, because you need to beat the egg whites.
Okay, but where are you going to leave the egg yolk?
In the...
Oh, okay.
With the sugar.
So the egg yolk goes with sugar. I think you said the egg white. All right. So Mike is going to finish doing this for all the other eggs. 4 of them. And then we come back to you. Don't go anywhere. So separate the egg yolk from the egg white. The egg yolk goes into the sugar.
In it goes.
Guys, we forgot to mention one last ingredient, which is the lemons. So you need juice squeezed out of 2 lemons. Is that it, Mike?
Yeah.
So juice squeezed out 2 lemons, and you need some lemon zest too?
No.
No lemon zest?
No.
But it won't hurt to do a little bit of lemon zest in there, so.
It's not necessary.
Okay.
So there you have it.
Yes.
2 lemons.
Freshly squeezed.
And you know, when life gives you lemons.
You squeeze them.
Because hey, free lemons.
Yeah, exactly. Only these were not free.
No.
These we paid for. But yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
That's about, how much is this? Or how much? About 30
milliliters.
So this one...
No, wait, because first we have to melt this.
Okay.
We have to melt the sugar. And it specifically says in the recipe not to boil anything.
So it's just the idea is that we mix together while melting.
Yeah, and especially not with the gelatine. When you combine the gelatine, don't boil it.
Don't boil it, because it's just gonna break the whole texture of the gelatine, I think.
Yes. I'm going to beat the egg white.
So guys, this mixture, you really need to stay on it. You really don't need to have it boiling. So stay on it. Just pick the lowest heat and keep doing what Mike is doing. And then when it feels like everything is melted nicely together, Then I think you can add the lemon juice. Alright, so let's add, while Mike is still beating the egg white, let's add the lemon juice. Alright.
Yeah, so like this.
So it's gonna be a very fresh flavor.
And now let's add the gelatine. Oh, that's already very hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should have done this, but this is what I read.
But again, you guys, those of you that do not have any limitations when it comes to kosher or halal or all that, or you can use the regular gelatine and use, I think, 12 layers. Is that what you said, Mike? 12 layers?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure if that is the same thing all over the world, but in Europe we have these leaves. We call them leaves.
Yeah, we call them gelatine leaves, which is actually
It's
just
like these
thin layers.
giant rectangular, like this.
Yeah, they're
leaves. And you need to let them soak in a little bit of warm water so that they dissolve.
And then you have yourself gelatine.
Yeah. So that's what my mother always used, of course, as well. So I have no experience with this, and you know, one thing that concerns me now is that it doesn't thicken up. So
Well, maybe if we let it sit
yeah, maybe
long enough,
yeah, but
the
maybe,
gelatine in there
maybe
has
not.
to do something, at least.
I don't know, because it was already set in the bowl.
Then again, you guys, they're supposed to be also a vegetarian gelatine. No idea how that works.
It's called agar agar.
Agar-agar here in Holland.
And that's that's something that's being used worldwide as well. And the bad thing about that is that it doesn't work well with warm things.
So just for cold desserts.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is also
That's a huge
concern.
handicap.
And there are a number of tips and tricks online on how to
Work.
use agar agar.
Okay.
This I think is weird. Maybe we should let it cool down a
Yeah,
little bit,
just turn the heat off and let it sit.
because I'm not sure if this is going to work the way we did it.
To stiff up.
Yeah, because it was already setting in the bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I read you need to activate it with a little bit of cold water.
So
and
after it
maybe I
was-
shouldn't have done that.
Maybe you should just add it directly in here.
Yeah.
Because now it was activated, it was actually gelatine, and now you broke it down by
Yeah.
adding it in here. But nevertheless, maybe it will.
is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bad thing is if it doesn't work, then the cake
No, let's just
will
give it.
not.
Let's just give it a little bit of time. I don't know. I have a feeling it will do something.
Okay.
Yeah. Solidify the whole thing a little bit at least. Something.
Okay. Then what we need to do now is let this cool off.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the egg white will
gonna
just
dissolve.
dissolve. We need to let that cool off a little, and then mix that in with the quark and the.
With this, and then pour it all over this, and then decorate it, garnish it with mandarins.
No, we just put the mandarins in between the cake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so you're gonna put the mandarins in the mix that you
Yeah.
will eventually pour on here.
Yeah.
Okay, that can work. All right, so be back in a couple of minutes, you guys. But then again, maybe you shouldn't keep stirring it, Mike. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it won't.
Well, I was wondering if it already.
Yeah, no, just let it go on itself.
No.
So, guys, we're gonna start over.
Yeah.
The sugar, the egg yolk mixture, and eventually the
We didn't trust it.
the
at all.
lemon juice. We didn't try, it wasn't going anywhere. And I think it's logical, actually, thinking about it, in hindsight, because gelatine is not something you can use and then, you know, dissolve and then. So what Mike is doing is he's gonna measure again the beef. This is only if you're doing the beef gelatine powder thing. Don't prepare the gelatine separately. Just add the right amount of powder eventually in this mixture when this is all melted.
You know, this.
We're just gonna try it this way. The other way didn't work out.
No, I don't trust the way that was going because nothing was really
But are you
happening.
going to add it in there right now?
No.
No.
First it needs to warm up a little bit. Then add the lemon juice, and then add the.
But we are going to give this a little bit of time, because it is raw egg yolk.
Yeah, and the sugar needs to dissolve as well.
So that plus that.
There you have it.
There you have it. So just give it a little bit of time till everything is dissolved and melted and mixed together. Then add the lemon juice and then the gelatine powder.
And here's the old recipe.
Look at that. The paper looks like something the pirates used to own. I just love it. I love it. So it is a really old recipe. Ah, so cute. Is this your mom's handwriting?
Yes, it is.
I love her handwriting. I love it. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna wait for this. So this is the quark. I love quark, the word quark in English. It's like something from Star Trek or some laboratory. But yeah, this is it, you guys. It's not. You know what? I think what comes close to this in shape and smell is the Greek yogurt. Wouldn't you say, Mike? Greek yogurt comes really close to this.
It's not really the same.
No, it's not really the same. That's why we have Greek yogurt in this, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I would dare to try it with Greek yogurt. If you're at the end of your rope, you can't find it, and just go with Greek yogurt. I think that one is a little bit easier to come by.
Yeah, it might, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little bit, Greek yogurt is a little bit more sour than this is. Yeah, this is not sour.
A little bit, yeah.
Not that much.
Yeah, no, I would say, when was the last time you had it, Mike? Because it really is a little bit sour.
I just had a spoonful.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me because I've only been using Greek yogurt, but I would say it's almost identical. So, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. I don't understand people who do not like quark or Greek yogurt. It's so good. It has this, I don't know, very own flavor. I love it.
So we're now going to add.
It does look a little bit steamy, but Mike just told me that it really isn't hot. It's more like lukewarm.
Yeah.
Is that what you would say, lukewarm?
Lukewarm.
Because we were just thinking, yeah, right here, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. We were just thinking, if we're going to let it cool off too much, of course the gelatine effect will start to happen. So we want the gelatine to start doing its thing while the whole thing is being assembled.
Yeah.
And the gelatine will be the thing that will not separately.
So here it is.
This is just we're being a little bit adventurous, you guys. This is the first time that we make this. Normally, we share with you recipes that we know and have made a couple of times.
Yeah, but with this powder, I'm completely in the blind, and that is sort of the core of all this entire cake. So let's see if it works.
If this video makes it to YouTube, you know that it did work, because we will, and we've said this many times, but just to reassure you guys, sometimes when we experience,
we won't post it.
We will never post a recipe that didn't work out, just because we know that that's not something you want to do.
No.
To another human being. So
okay, so now we have the egg whites. Going to add it gently.
Fold it in.
Yeah.
It was so hilarious
Always do that in 3.
to hear the folding in thing in the comedy series Schitt's Creek. What does that even mean, folding in? Are you not going to mix it? So it's just one of these words that doesn't really have a meaning, because what do you mean folding in? You have to mix it. Folding in means mix it just gently. Okay. So what you have right now is some sort of a parallel flavor to the New York lemon cheesecake.
No, it's not like a cheesecake.
No,
at
I'm
all.
not saying it's cheesecake. I say it's parallel to a cheesecake. Because there is this smell, this scent.
And I already see the same thing is happening as with the agar agar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not getting anywhere?
No, it's I don't know what that's called in English, but it's falling
Shifter.
apart. Yeah.
It's not a shifter. Yeah, don't know the English word for it either.
No.
Well, let's just try to see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to have little grains inside.
But little grains of what? There's not flour in it.
Yeah. Well,
So that shouldn't be a problem. Maybe this is enough?
yeah, you need to get out the egg whites a little bit more.
Otherwise, just pour it through a sift.
No.
That would completely destroy the fold-in effect.
Okay. So let's put in these mandarins, tangerines on the bottom a little bit.
I never know the difference between mandarins and clementines. In English, that
We
is.
don't have a different word for that. For us, it's all the same.
It's all Mandarin. But for the Chinese, the Mandarin is a completely different thing.
Now let's just put it in.
It's one of their dialects.
No, I don't think it's going to work. But we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't look right.
No, I don't think this is going to stiffen up.
No, I don't think so either.
But you never know. Maybe we're wrong. So this is going to go into the fridge for how long?
Yeah, until firm.
Until it's firm. There you have it, guys.
Until firm. So looking at this, it might take quite a while.
Maybe a night?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know.
There it goes.
There it goes.
We'll see you hopefully when everything
See you soon.
has happened as it should. All right. First, nice cup of coffee in these two cute coffee mugs. Get it out. Get it out. Look, it doesn't
put
jiggle.
a knife in there to see if it solidified.
And the knife was just standing right up.
Well, that I didn't check. But
No? Okay. First cup of coffee to go with. Alright. So, first, make sure that,
springform.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Looks beautiful. Looks like pieces of peach. I think that would have been good too, in another variation of this. Wow, I'm actually surprised, Mike.
I have to say that it smells the same, but I think if we make it again, we could use more gelatin powder.
Even more?
Yeah.
So that we can break windows with it.
Well, no, but it's not as...
No, not as solidified as you would like it to be.
No.
But so is... Let me see. Oh yeah, it actually looks really good.
Look, here's the
Oh man.
piece that does still belong with this. So, how much would you like to have?
Something like this, just quark cheese. It's healthy. Actually, it is. This is not something that you can compare with cheesecake when it comes to calories. So yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's in there is the sugar.
Look at that. I must say, Mike, you did it this time again.
Well,
does it taste good? Do you like the taste of it?
yes.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, I always thought that the next day is better.
True. Look at this.
Because then even the sugar from the lange vingers have
Let me take a good picture for the thumbnail.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
All right, there you have it, guys. We proved it, we tried it, we did it. Now it's your turn. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, guys, enjoy and meet the world with love. Okay, just my review, guys. I couldn't wait, so I just had a little piece. It tastes good. It tastes good. Nothing negative to say about this. Just perfect. I love it. I love it, and I prove it. And this is so my thing. So absolutely. And the lemon makes it so fresh and fruity. Yeah. I just love it. I love it. Look, you can even see a little bit of lemon zest in there somehow. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, I'm sorry. One more thing. These mandarins, the taste of that together with the whole thing and the fresh lemon juice is just, it's divine. This is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. So please try it. It's so easy. This could be your best substitute for cheesecake. Another thing, I'm sorry guys, I just love it. I can't wait. So, but first we need to finish telling you all the relevant info that you need to know to make this. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so focused on finishing this up. It's really so good. So, with the measurements that we gave you, it's been sitting in the fridge for 5.5 hours. More or less, yeah, 5.5 hours. And of course, the longer the better, but at least 5.5 hours. Okay? These were recently delivered. Love flowers. So, we're doing the winter thing.
Winter theme.
So, the summer flowers going out, autumn/winter flowers and plants going in.
Luckily, we can get all this stuff online nowadays, so that's a good thing.
You don't have to leave your home for this.
I remember we used to slap twice a year from the garden center.
Yeah. Slug all those plants, get on the train.
The metro.
The metro. We don't have to do that anymore. Everything is now delivered to your home doorstep, literally. Love these. Look how cute. They remind me of the flowers from Alice. Look. These kind of flowers that we have here. Where's Alice? So, let me show you how. Oh, let me show you how they arrive. So this is how they arrive, you guys. What can go wrong? Trust me. This is how they arrive. Look at this one sticking out. We were so afraid to break it yesterday. It would be just as sad to break this little flower. But yeah. So they're really secured. Nothing can go wrong. So if you're here in Holland or in Europe, you don't feel like going to the town center, as we call it.
Garden center.
The garden center. Just order them online. Like this. Let's see it also. Look at this, you guys. How cute is this? Did you get an extra for this one, Mike?
No, they're sold by free. So we had one too many.
So cute. I love these.
Oh, that's why I put it in there.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Yeah.